The internet is vast. We use it every day. But there are parts we don't see. This is the dark web, a hidden world, a place of anonymity. It's a haven for criminals. Drugs, weapons and stolen data are traded. It's a challenge for law enforcement. But within this digital abyss, one figure reigns supreme. He is known as the king of the dark web. No one knows the king's real name. His face remains unseen. He is a ghost in the digital realm, a shadow that moves silently through the web, leaving no trace behind. His presence is felt but never seen, a phantom that haunts the darkest corners of the internet. He is a phantom operating in the shadows. His movements are calculated, precise, and always one step ahead of those who seek to uncover his identity. He is a master of disguise, blending into the background, becoming invisible to the naked eye. But his legend is whispered in hushed tones. In the dark alleys and hidden forums of the internet, stories of his exploits are shared in secret. Those who speak of him do so with a mix of fear and awe, knowing that to attract his attention is to invite danger. He controls a vast criminal empire. Drugs, weapons, and even human trafficking flow through his network. His reach extends into every corner of the globe, his influence felt in the highest echelons of power and the lowest depths of society. His wealth is immeasurable. The profits from his illicit activities are funneled through a labyrinth of financial channels, making it nearly impossible to trace. He lives a life of luxury, hidden behind layers of anonymity. His true fortune a closely guarded secret. Some say he's a genius coder, a prodigy who can break through the most secure systems with ease, leaving no trace of his presence. His skills are unparalleled, his knowledge of the digital world unmatched. Others whisper of a former intelligence operative, a man trained in the art of espionage with the skills and knowledge to outsmart even the most sophisticated security measures. His past is shrouded in mystery, his true identity known only to a select few. His true identity remains a mystery. Despite the best efforts of law enforcement and intelligence agencies around the world, the king's real name and face remain unknown. He is a ghost, a phantom that eludes capture at every turn. But his reign of terror must end. The authorities are closing in, determined to bring him to justice. The hunt for the king is intensifying, and the net is slowly tightening around him. The question remains, will they catch him before he disappears once again into the shadows? The king's empire is built on sophisticated technology. He uses advanced encryption. His network is vast and constantly shifting. He operates through layers of proxies and VPNs. This makes him almost impossible to trace. His operations span the globe. He controls a network of loyal followers. They act as his eyes and ears. They carry out his orders with ruthless efficiency. The king seems untouchable. But the hunt is on. Global law enforcement agencies are joining forces. The FBI, Interpol and cybersecurity experts are working together.
This is a coordinated effort on an unprecedented scale. We are determined to bring the king of the dark web to justice.
They are using cutting-edge technology. AI algorithms are sifting through terabytes of data. The chase is relentless. The king's days are numbered. Section 5. Whispers in the Code. In the labyrinthine world of cybercrime, whispers often carry more weight than shouts. The digital realm is a place where secrets are currency, and every line of code can be a clue or a trap. The investigation has been long and arduous. Law enforcement agencies have been tirelessly working, sifting through mountains of data, trying to piece together the puzzle. Each byte of information is scrutinized, every digital footprint analyzed. The king is always one step ahead. This elusive figure, shrouded in mystery, seems to anticipate every move the investigators make. His network is vast, his methods sophisticated. He operates in the shadows, leaving just enough traces to taunt his pursuers. Dead ends and false leads are common. The digital landscape is a maze, and the king's trail often vanishes into thin air. Investigators find themselves back at square one, their efforts seemingly in vain. Frustration mounts as they hit wall after wall. But there have been breakthroughs, moments of clarity where the fog lifts and a new piece of the puzzle falls into place. These victories, though rare, are celebrated with fervor. They provide a glimmer of hope in an otherwise bleak pursuit. Hackers claiming to have infiltrated the king's inner circle have emerged. They offer tantalizing clues. These digital mercenaries, driven by their own motives, provide snippets of information that could be the key to unraveling the king's empire. One hacker, who goes by the alias Ghost, claims to have communicated with the king directly. Ghost's messages are encrypted, his identity hidden, but his information is compelling. He describes the king as a mastermind, always several steps ahead. He's highly intelligent, ruthless, and always thinking several steps ahead. Ghost reveals in an encrypted message. The information is valuable. Ghost's insights paint a picture of a man who is not just a criminal, but a strategist, a chess player in the digital world. But it comes at a price. Information in this world is never free. Ghost demands payment, a hefty sum for his revelations. The investigators must weigh the cost against the potential breakthrough. In the world of cybercrime, every decision is a gamble, every move a risk. Section 6. The Shadow Broker. Ghost is a digital mercenary. He trades in information, selling to the highest bidder. His motives are unclear. He demands a hefty sum for access to his intelligence. Some argue that negotiating with criminals is a dangerous game, but the authorities are desperate. The king's empire continues to grow. They need every lead they can get. The deal is struck. Section 7. Operation King Tide.
Ghost's information leads to a major breakthrough. A server farm in Iceland is identified as a critical hub in the King's network. Operation King Tide is launched. A joint task force prepares to raid the facility. The operation is incredibly risky. We're going in blind, admits Agent Parker. We don't know what to expect, but we have to take this chance.
The stakes are high. Section 8. The Cat and Mouse Game. The raid is executed with military precision, but the king is gone. He anticipated their move. The servers are wiped clean. Only a single message remains, taunting the authorities. "You can't catch what you don't understand," it reads. The king is still out there, but the chase is far from over. He may have escaped this time, but he won't be able to hide forever. Section 9. Guardians of the Web. The fight against cybercrime is a never-ending battle. The dark web remains a dangerous place. But there is hope. Law enforcement agencies around the world are more connected than ever. Cybersecurity experts are developing new tools and strategies.
Collaboration is key. By sharing information and resources, we can make the digital world a safer place. The hunt for the king of the dark web continues.
Section 10. Hope in the Darkness. In the vast, shadowy corners of the internet, where anonymity reigns supreme, a figure known as the King of the Dark Web operates with seeming impunity. His digital empire stretches far and wide, casting a long shadow over the virtual world. The King of the Dark Web may seem like an unstoppable force. His operations are sophisticated, his network vast, and his influence pervasive. He thrives in the darkness, exploiting the vulnerabilities of the digital age. But he is not invincible. Every criminal leaves a trail, no matter how faint. Law enforcement agencies around the world are tirelessly working to trace these digital breadcrumbs to bring him and his cohorts to justice. His reign of terror will end. We must remain vigilant. The battle against cybercrime is ongoing, and it requires constant vigilance and adaptation. As technology evolves, so do the tactics of those who seek to exploit it. Educate ourselves about online threats. Knowledge is our first line of defense. By understanding the risks and staying informed about the latest security measures, we can protect ourselves and our communities. Report any suspicious activity to the authorities. Every piece of information, no matter how small, can be crucial in the fight against cybercrime. By reporting suspicious activities, we contribute to a safer online environment. The fight for a safer internet is a collective effort. It requires the collaboration of individuals, communities, and nations. Together, we can create a digital world where safety and security are paramount. Together, we can bring the king and his empire to justice. The legal system plays a crucial role in this battle, ensuring that those who perpetrate cybercrimes are held accountable, for their actions. There is always hope in the darkness. Even in the face of daunting challenges, the resilience and determination of those who fight for justice shine through. In the end, light will always pierce through the darkness, bringing hope and a promise of a safer future.